Indeed, we're back on Modern Warfare 2, and with the official reveal of Modern Warfare 3 coming this week, I thought now would be the perfect time to put together a wish list for the upcoming Call of Duty. So it's already been confirmed that Modern Warfare 3 will see Modern Warfare 2 camos, weapons, skins, stuff like that added into Modern Warfare 3 that will be compatible with the game. But how many times have we seen that with Warzone and it's just never ever worked properly? Either one set of games guns are more powerful than the other, or we end up with an absolute total mess for the best part of a month. So I'm hoping that I'll actually correct something like that and we actually do get a nice smooth launch for a change. Another thing I want to see is original weapon unlocking. I thought the weapon unlocking from Modern Warfare 2 was a bit rubbish, really. I don't see why, if I want to use an MP5, I've got to use 3 different weapons before trying to get the MP5. It just doesn't really make sense to me. Like, why am I going to use a battle rifle to use a submachine gun, or to unlock a submachine gun? Just let me hit like a level, whatever, like say level 31, and I get like an SMG to use, or a new SMG to use, or a new AR to use, or a new LMG to use. Just give me that. Same for attachments as well. I like the fact that obviously every gun has got like new attachments that you unlock, and you can use those attachments in every gun with Modern Warfare 2. However, how many optics is that you really see people using? You know, it's like 25, 30 different optics, and what, people use 3, 4 at most? I think that needs addressing as well. We'll just get a lot of assets in the game that no one really cares about. Like, Modern Warfare 2, for the most part, has been a bit of a shambles. But one thing they did get right, and I'll maintain it from my Orion camo video, is the camo grind, and the way that that's unlocked. And they got that absolutely spot on this year. And I hope they keep it the same for Modern Warfare 3. Rather than every gun having, like, too many different camos, I hope they keep that exactly the same. Keep it the same, keep it simple, and just make the Mastery camo something nice. Obviously, with Modern Warfare 2 camos being allowed to transfer across, I think they probably will be the same, but you never know. This is Activision and Call of Duty after all. Also, kind of big rumour with the new Call of Duty coming out this year in 2023, is that we're going to see a lot of the old school multiplayer maps from the original Modern Warfare franchise remastered and brought in for the multiplayer maps of the new Call of Duty. When Modern Warfare 2 was first announced, and then it was kind of the new, this year's Call of Duty was expected to be like a little bit of an add-on. That was what was said that was going to be. And if it is still rumoured to be like that, then I hope we don't butcher them, because, let's face it, this game got launched in Modern Warfare 2, and it couldn't hold a candle to the original Modern Warfare 2. Like, it is so bad and so far off the pace in comparison to the OG Modern Warfare 2. That the only thing that's similar about the two games is purely the name. So, if there is the case that we are going to have all these old school nostalgia maps in Modern Warfare 3, for the love of God, don't butcher them. Like, do them justice. And I suppose that the same also goes for the fact if you're going to call it Modern Warfare 3. Again, it's another highly popular Call of Duty that people have loved from years gone by. Don't mess it up again. I hope we get some sort of movement return. So, with the launch of Season 5, we actually have had a little bit of movement brought back into the game. They've improved the sliding speed. The jumping speed is a little bit better as well. But it's still not great. I'm hoping that we are just going in the right direction. I don't want... That guy's still like that. I don't want slide cancelling back in terms of how it was in sort of like Warzone, like sort of 2019 Modern Warfare or Warzone or anything like that. But just something that when the movement's actually like useful, rather than actually penalising you for using it. The movement penalty for like jumping, like in terms of EDS and or even sliding and the time it takes to shoot, it's just not great. Like, don't have to bring back slide cancelling. That's not like what the community's asking for, I don't think. But I think in terms of just where we're at with this, in terms of how bad Modern Warfare 2's movement was, at least just make the movement a little bit better. Just get rid of tactical sprint and make a base sprint just a solid, decent pace. I don't see why we need to have a sprint, then a tactical sprint, and then obviously just the standard walk and movement speed. I don't see why that's a thing. Don't see why it needs to be a thing. I think the tactical sprint is a bit gimmicky, and just get rid of that altogether, I think. Also, the fact that this year's Call of Duty is being led by Sledgehammer gives me some hope that we might actually see them listen to the community. Sledgehammer in the past have been typically pretty good at listening to what the community wants. In comparison to, say, people like Infinity Ward, who I do typically kind of just like stick with what they build as a game. Don't really go deviate too much from it. That's what Infinity Ward do. Whereas Sledgehammer and likes of Raven kind of listen to the community a little bit more, kind of implement what they want. So I hope this year that they actually do listen to the community. Take for instance last year, COD Next, when Infinity Ward invited hundreds of content creators and Warzone pros and whatever else out to LA to test Warzone 2 for the first time. And if you believe what the big content creators say, and that they slated the game, saying, oh, you know, the game wasn't great, you know, we told them all the feedback, this was bad, need to change that, and they still launch the game as it is. If that is true, and you're inviting these people out there to test your game and give you feedback, and you don't listen to the feedback, then what is the point of doing that? So, I really think they need to listen to the community this year and drill down on what the community actually wants from a Call of Duty, rather than just going off and doing whatever they feel it needs to be done.